YouTube, it's your boy Gadden, and we're back on gaming. Welcome to my GGC. Without any hesitation, let's get it. Gamers, what up? It's your boy Gadden, and I'm back with another video. Please take the time to like the video if you like the video. If this is the first time to my channel, please subscribe. I got all types of videos. Make sure you hit that notification bell on all. With all that being said, let's get to this quick video. I'm a very experienced gamer, and we have literally no information regarding the 2K arcade football game, and I think I can make some strong educated guesses on what this NFL 2K arcade game is actually going to be. But let's talk about the things that we do know. We do know 2K has the NFL license. We also know that they have the license to create multiple games, and we also know that Saber Interactive and 2K once had a partnership with their NBA Playground. So it's not so far-fetched to think that that NFL wildcard game was in the cards for 2K to publish it, but something had to have happened to sever that relationship. And we also know that the game has been reset at least 2 or 3 times by now.
On that front, they've restarted the process of that game multiple times. At least 2 times they've restarted the process, and you can take that, you can report that, you can say inside information, whatever. I've heard from multiple sources that they've restarted the process, the development of the NFL 2K game multiple times.
The development cost and development time of creating games nowadays have skyrocketed. I mean, you could spend 3 to 4 years creating a game and it get canceled. You could spend millions of dollars just to release a mediocre product on the market. So it's extremely hard to release something worthwhile in today's gaming market. So 2K will put its best efforts forward to make that capital that they spent on this NFL license. Speaking of wildcard football and the restrictions that 2K has to what they could do with the NFL license, I think the only type of game that is left is something like NFL Street. I think it would be perfect if they released a arcade game that was a mix of NFL Street. We haven't had one of those type of games in a very long time. NBA Playgrounds and NBA 2K park type arcade gameplay, where you have a huge city to explore, team up with your friends, huge fields to explore. You create a footballer, you game, you grind, you get to run off cars and do all types of craziness, because remember, it has to be an arcade game and it has to create tons of capital. Common sense would tell you that NFL license did not come cheap at all. EA still has the exclusive rights to the NFL, the NFLPA, and simulation football. So 2K really has to tread lightly on the simulation element and really try to blend arcade with realism. But remember, EA is calling the shots. They're not going to allow 2K to create a simulation game. In fact, neither will the NFL, because they don't want to get sued by EA. And that leads me to believe this NFL 2K arcade game will be nothing like Blitz the League. That was another arcade game, but it was just way too over the top. The NFL would never go for that. I mean, in that game, you had open steroid and drug use. I mean, in the video game world, that's kind of cool and funny, but that's just way too over the top. So 2K and whomever the developer is definitely has a uphill battle. We could already assume that Visual Concepts is the developer of this game. I haven't seen any development studios being purchased by 2K to help create this game, and the development studio of Visual Concepts has grown immensely. I believe they have 1,000+ developers and 5 locations. And of course, they could gather individuals to create a football arcade team to create that game all in-house, and that's why it's taking so long. But of course, this is 2K of today, where once high quality basketball game actually had a love for basketball, now has a love for microtransactions. So you can also expect hella microtransactions coming your way in this arcade game. I'm just hoping it's not so obvious that it's a pay-to-win game. NBA 2K, man, I had to stop playing that game just for the microtransactions alone. We really don't need that. It's bad enough EA still has the simulation NFL rights, and we all want a NFL 2K simulation game. We want that NFL 2K simulation to return to its roots. But EA will not allow that because I truly believe they will lose that battle this time around. When I say this time around, back in the early 2000s, where you had your NFL 2Ks and your Maddens, one of the few elements that EA had over NFL 2K back in those days were the graphics. To me, the gameplay was always better on the 2K games because it was more simulation, it was more realistic. It's just that Madden had the better graphics. But if you compare what happened to Live to NBA 2K, you could clearly understand where I'm coming from, where I say NFL 2K simulation would destroy Madden simulation today, without a doubt. And that's why EA is holding on to that simulation license like its life depends on it. But back to this 2K NFL arcade game, I'm really expecting a lot of depth. I'm expecting NFL street-like gameplay mixed with NBA 2K playground gameplay and mixed with NBA 2K's Cities gameplay. Man, it really sucks not having any news to share with this, but let's talk about it in the comments section below. Let me know what you guys think of what's gonna happen with NFL 2K Arcade. Remember, gamers keep on gaming. That's all I got, so I'm out of here.